Good morning, folks. It's time for yet another story. So, this one I call it How Did I Forget About That? And you'll see why soon. So, for this one, I'm taking you back to about 2009, 2009 or 2010. So, it's early in the morning. It's a beautiful day out. I'm just chilling in bed, not a care in the world. I'm just sitting there, just relaxing because it's early and I just woke up and everything seems fine. And then I realize that, oh shit, isn't today a school day? So my alarm clock had not gone off because I had not set it the previous night for one major reason. There was no school that day, and I had completely forgotten. How the hell did I forget there was no school? So, immediately, I go from chill to panic like you wouldn't believe. Because I'm only in the first or second grade at this point. I don't want to be considered a cutter. You know what I mean. I don't want to be considered someone who would just cut school for no reason. I'm only 7, 6 or 7, something like that. So I freak out and I'm like, wait, maybe I can get to school in time. Maybe I can get to school in time. Maybe they won't notice. So just in an absolute panic, I just jump out of bed. And for the first time ever, I actually want to get into school uniform. You know, every day I wake up and I'm like, I really have to put this drab crap on. Dull and uninspiring. But this time I'm like, oh shit, get me in, get me in, get me in, get me in. Because I am just in. I cannot describe the amount of panic that is. So I get changed and I'm like, where's my bag? Where's my bag? There's my bag. So I throw my bag on and I start sprinting down the stairs. I lived on the second floor of my place, as I had mentioned in a previous story. And I get to the front door and my aunt is there, and she's watering some flowers. She was actually helping. She said she was gonna help my mom put in some new flowers, like because the front of the house we had some. We had a flower bed at the front of our house, and the old flowers there had died, and the weather was changing, so it was a perfect time to get some new flowers in. So, so she was taking care of that because we knew her to be a really good gardener, and she could help us out with that. So she was out there at the front, just gardening, just planting the flowers, and then she's surprised to see me bolt out with all my stuff on. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I gotta get to school. I gotta get to school. I'm so late. I'm so late." And then she says, "Did you forget? There's no school today." There's no school today? Are you kidding me? Is that why no one woke me up? Is that why my alarm clock was off? Because there was no school today at all? So at that point, I'm just like, I'm just standing there, just in shock. Because I had just wasted like 5 minutes of my morning getting ready. I had just turned the hair on my head gray because I thought there was school that day. So literally, I just go up the stairs at a turtle's pace, like, how did I forget? How did I forget this? How? I just, it slipped my mind. I don't know how. I thought there was school that day, and it turns out there wasn't. And I had completely forgotten. Which is the last thing you'd ever see a 6-year-old do. Like, I'll never understand that day. I'll never understand how that happened the way it did. But all I know is it turned into a story that I would tell many years later with a smile on my face because it's a different time now. So that'll wrap up this story time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.